Hello everyone! I got a new camera and it is so beautiful. I went and picked it up last night and it is amazing. The guy that I got it from was so nice and helpful and wonderful. Okay, so let's get into it. This video is going to be a bit about my updates video. Woohoo! Some of you may know that Ralph kind of somewhat hurt himself-ish. I don't know, I'll explain the whole scenario, but yeah, so this is kind of just updating basically everything that's happened from 2015 to current day. Okay, so starting off by saying Happy New Year everyone. Hopefully your January and February have been going great. Also, thank you so much for 16,000 subscribers. It's incredible. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so amazed that we got there. When I first typed up this video and kind of put down what I want to say, it was 14K that I was going to be thanking you for, so now it's 16K, so thank you very much for that. It was such an incredible year, number one obviously because I got Ralph, my first horse, and I got Luna, of course, her first horse as well. Our 2014 year consisted mainly of just us kind of getting used to each other, figuring out how well we work together, doing a few schooling shows, and really just trying to figure each other out. We didn't really have anything particular we were working on, but yeah. The first week of January I got a vet checkup and some chiropractic work done on Ralph. Over the Christmas break I had a trial lesson with a dressage coach that my friend from work recommended to me. Didn't have a camera up until yesterday. Now that I have a camera, videos will be flowing in, so it'll be so nice. So let me just explain kind of where I am right now before we begin. I guess since school started, I've not been feeling as confident as I was when I first got Ralph. I wasn't feeling as confident in our rides in general, mainly our flat work. I just kind of felt like we were going nowhere, and we were nowhere near where I wanted to be at that point. Like where I wanted him balance-wise or just suppleness-wise, and also as well as that he doesn't really use his hind end at all, so we're not working towards the top line I want to be building on him. Okay, so a girl at work recommended her dressage coach to me and she said she was amazing. I definitely want to be working on his flat work and getting butt muscle and top line and all that, so I was like, why not? So she came out and I absolutely loved her coaching methods. Like, I think we gelled so well. Just to give you kind of the gist of it, I walked for 45 minutes of the lesson because she said there's a lot to work on just at the walk, which was an interesting and different kind of approach to what I usually do in lessons. We tried for about 15 minutes. I didn't canter just because of Ralph's back end and leg and whatever. And she really just focused on my aids, my position, my seat, my legs, basically everything, how I can position myself to get him doing what I want him to do. We basically focused on getting a solid foundation of the basic skills, which I wanted to work on anyways, and she really helped me to do that. Super excited to have future lessons with her. I've had 3 now since unfortunately none of them got on film, but whatever, we'll get some soon with this new baby. Moving on to another note of why Ralph was kind of off and I wasn't riding him and stuff is because I've always noticed his butt, like his what's it called? His left hip, like it's just uneven if you stand behind him and you look at his butt. The one side's taller than the other a little bit. And it never really affected our ride much. You can't feel that it's off or anything. It was just one side taller than the other. Yeah, so I needed my current coach to ride him for me, and she said he was really off and stiff in the hind end. There was no heat or anything. So I came out and he wasn't lame when I came out a couple days later, but he was really stiff. So then I was like, hey, I need a vet out, I need a chiropractor out to get his different heights of butt looked at and kind of worked out. Basically just check all his muscular components and how he's built, and I wanted the chiropractic part of it, but I also wanted a vet's point of view, so I got a vet out that did chiropractic. And so he came out the next day after I came out and saw him. He gave him some chiropractic work, and he basically just told me to keep doing what I was doing after the dressage lesson I had, which was kind of just like walking, making it really active, getting him really forward in the trot. And he said just keep doing that, do lots of walk work, do a lot of groundwork, trotting pulls, basically anything to engage his hind end, because he basically just assessed it that it was like, it wasn't one thing, it was a lot of things. He said just do all the types of stretching I've been doing, just making him use his butt, get active, just really stretch out and kind of limber up and just really try to work through it. He said it wasn't a problem that would obviously be fixed overnight, but with the help of the chiropractic work and having his vet opinion and everything like that, he basically just said keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully we'd be on the right track to getting him to fully like get his pelvis rotating and getting his butt underneath him and getting him moving. So that is basically what I've been working on. So long story short, I've been wanting to take like a couple leaps backwards for a while now, and this was kind of just the push I needed, was him kind of being off for a couple weeks. So that was really kind of my starting point to, okay, let's stop where we're going and where we're at right now, and let's just go back to basics. Regarding Ralph right now, he's doing fine. He's starting to use his butt a lot more, getting his legs underneath him. It's not 100%. It's been really cold. If it's like -40, I don't really go out. It's not fair to him or to me. After the vet came out, I gave him a complete week off, no lunging, no anything, just going out to see him. The week after, I just was lunging him and lunging him and lunging him and lunging him, and I barebacked him a couple days, just doing some like light trot work, lots of forward walk, trotting pulls, etc. So that's basically what we've been doing up until now. So he's definitely improving. He's definitely 100 times better from when he first was off at the beginning of January. So yeah, now we're just working to build his butt and muscle and get him back to where I want him to be. So that's that. And now I thought I'd also just kind of add in some 2015 resolutions, although it is the end of February. I thought, why not? Because I mean, it's still the full 2015 year that I have to complete these and work on these, so I thought I'd share some of my personal resolutions and goals with you guys. As of right now, it's been about 9 or 10 months since I got Ralph. Like, holy, so long. Progress, we reflect on the progress I can't English. Oh my god. I've tried to reflect on the progress we've made together and looking at our strengths and our weaknesses and how we work well as a team, and kind of just assessing the situation at us as a pair and also as individuals. So that is what I did, and I've come up with a couple goals that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, I've tried to set realistic goals to build upon our strength and to improve on our weaknesses, and improve on our teamwork as well overall. These are pretty simple. I tried to make them positive and also attainable as well. So let's get into it. So my number one goal / resolution for 2015 is to refine my aids. I don't always get the results I want from him, and I think that comes mainly from I'm not asking him correctly, / when I ask he's not receiving the information I'm giving him correctly. So it's kind of, I think on my part I can really work on refining my aids that I give him, so that if I learn to ask him correctly, hopefully then he can learn to do it correctly, and then will just be so much better. I feel like if I constantly repeat the correct aids over and over, it will just really help with us learning the basics and getting them down, and I just want to install that in the both of us and get us both really communicating well, like what I want from him, and hopefully he'll respond positively to my aids and stuff. So yeah, just refining my aids is my number one goal for the 2015 year. Number two is to learn as much as I can over 2015. Just getting the new coach out was a really big eye-opener, and it made me realize that there's so much more to learn out there, so many more coaching methods, so many more opinions from people, with learning as much as I can over the 2015 year. Also, I want to just ask a lot of questions during my rides when the vet comes and the farrier, and just kind of asking questions, getting answers, learning more, you know. I find that everyone can have a tip or a different method that may work differently or better than what you're doing right now, so it's always nice to hear different people's opinions. My third one is to video as many rides as I can. This camera is a step in the right direction to do that, but yeah, I'm gonna try to either set up a tripod or get my parents to come out as much as I can, just so that I can critique my rides and kind of see my progress and stuff. It's just gonna help me to see what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I can work on and stuff. It also gives me a way to like look back on the progress we've made, because I'm super cheesy like that. Okay, so number 4 is to improve my fitness so I can outlast Ralph during a ride. This includes like eating well, getting more exercise, doing more no stirrup work, and trying to add another aspect of fitness into my day that I didn't already have. It'll be really interesting to see if I can manage my time to do that. This will definitely benefit me because I need to work with Ralph every step of the ride. And if I'm getting tired before him, then my aids just get lazy or are too forceful or just don't really go as well as I'd like them to be. And definitely my mind isn't as focused on the ride. So yeah, I feel like if I'm more fit, I'll be more energized and have more stamina, and definitely will just, I think, have a better ride overall. So that's another one of my goals. So number 5 is to find more time to come out to the barn in general, either coming out every day or at least every other day, even if it's just for grooming, lunging, saying hi to him, giving him treats or something. It's good just to bond with him, and kind of, if you're seeing him all the time or your horse all the time, you can really pick out what's normal, what's not. Was that bump there before? Did it just pop up and we should kind of get that checked out or take that into consideration? So yeah, just spending more time with him and making time to go to the barn is another one of my goals. Traveling is definitely one of my goals. I have an off-property schooling session set up for this Sunday, which is going to be fantastic. I definitely want to be an avid traveler. Having a trailer would be awesome, but not realistic right now. But I definitely want him to get used to trailering. I mean, he pretty much is, but being in a trailer for longer periods of time more often will just like improve that, I guess. This also allows us to show and ride at different places and stuff. So basically just getting more experience, getting used to different environments and stuff will be awesome. Number 7 is to try new things, starting with dressage, which I have already started, I guess, technically. It's going to be a change doing hunters when I was expecting to do jumpers this summer with Ralph, but yeah, it's going to be a good change, I think, and also trying new products I want to do new like training methods, just basically try a bunch of new things and disciplines, and a hunter pace in the summer hopefully, and maybe change up my barn routine as well, which would be good. So number 8 would be to reach the goals that I've set for Ralph and I. I won't go into a bunch of detail because it would be super long. I'll know where, I know I've reached them when we get there, you know, like I kind of have an idea of where I want to be. Definitely want to just do a lot more in general in the 2015 year, and that includes definitely more riding, more YouTube, more horsey things in general. So those were my updates for you guys and my 2015 goals. Maybe it wasn't the most interesting video, and it was definitely very wordy and not too much interestingness, just a lot of information, so sorry. But I know a lot of people wanted to hear a little bit about what we've been doing, and yeah, so this is what we have in store for 2015, hopefully. I'm hoping to actually succeed in accomplishing those goals. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys all have an amazing 2015 year. I hope I do as well. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!